Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis. And CD, in the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field the defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Cousins looking to put it up right away. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Holding, offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you get that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. From the 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, this is blocked. And the Cowboys pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. Now a play fake here on first down. And Woods has it complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Cowboys at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Off the play fake. Graves. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Off play action. Graves. He finds his man. Complete. It's Schmidt. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 89 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
He finds his man complete. It's Schmidt. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They go play action here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all total. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Kamara. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On Off the play fake. Graves. He finds his man, complete. It's Schmidt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. After the sack, 3rd and goal now from the 12. Operating from the gun. Graves. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Operating from the gun. Graves. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Saints will have the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety. Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Off play action. Graves. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Graves. He finds his man, complete. It's Schmidt. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't it? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw on second down. Graves. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson. Up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something up.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Oh, what a juke into space. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A first down throw for Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle on defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've come to halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position we're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On 1st and 10, Graves. He's got his man on the crossing route.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Operating from the gun. Graves. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Kayvon Thibodeaux able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Graves. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
He finds Hardy on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 2nd down, Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, New Orleans. Deebo Samuel, 51 yards.
And the Saints are able to at least get one score back.
This time, the extra point up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Operating from the gun, Graves. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off-play action, Graves. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with a no.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 10 yards out.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Just half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins completes it to Samuel.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back now in Arlington. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Off the play fake.
Graves. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Cowboys are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way they're...
And now here is another interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The quick slant caught, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Graves. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just held on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Cousins. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing, Cousins. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New Orleans.
Johnson to return it. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. We'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off the play fake. Graves. And that's caught left side. It's Woods.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Graves stiff-armed him.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Graves. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times. And whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. And a nice spin into some open field. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Cousins on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Cousins. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. First down, here's Cousins.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now here come the Cowboys.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Graves. 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no